Runner in scoring position, no outs. Ortiz will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Max Scherzer back to work. And
Ball
that one
one, no
almost
strike.
hit him. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kyle Higashioka. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Jackie comes home and he scores. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it hits the top of the wall. Muncy into second. It's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That to right. Springer squeezes it, and there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Bobby Abreu. And the right-hander deals. And a base hit on a line. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they take a 2-run lead.
Well, he had the opportunity to drive in some runs, and he comes through to break the tie. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 outs. And that one in the air center field. Varsho makes the catch, and that'll do it. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. Littell back to work. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Muncy hits one in the air. Palacios under it, corrals it. 1 away. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
On the ground to third. And foul ball. Outside.
Nope, outside.
And that's ball 1. Higashioka leads off first with 1 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
0-1's the count. He's out.
7 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this. Oh, that ball short.
He's safe.
And here comes the winning run. Short and
Lady Luck is definitely in your corner.
Now the left fielder, Riley Green. The Y to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away. Gleyber Torres in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Curve
One
in the
ball.
dirt.
See if
Two
you can
strikes.
go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And next to hit for Detroit, Parker Meadows. Swing and a miss as he was out
0-1.
front that time. And strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one the other way. Robinson in plenty of time to first. 3 up.
It's 0-1.
Checks
Did he
his
go?
swing. Now would appeal to third. No, he held up. Swing and a miss. Yeah, the count 1-2.
1-2.
Sometimes
The
being
count.
lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits.
Now this ball is down and could score a run. Fires to the plate. Not in time.
No, he's in
He
there.
beat
Safe.
it, and they've got the lead.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Michael Conforto in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is fouled back. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
Definitely
One
not
ball,
a pitch
2 strikes.
location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top.
Quickly to second for one. On to Carew at first. Double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but
0
right
balls,
there,
1 strike.
very well done.
2 outs. Line drive, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and they lead by 2.
puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Walker Jenkins and Ricky Henderson. Bottom half of inning number 2. And the batter now, Ryan McMahon. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
Boyle, 25 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020.
0-2.
And down on strikes. That's one out in the bottom of the 2nd. Swanson digs in. And a foul ball. Outside low. And that is ball 1. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1
That's
there.
a ball.
2 out, space is empty.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1-2.
That one
No,
drifts
that's
inside. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On the run, throw to first.
He's out.
And very nice. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now the third baseman, Jackie Robinson. Check
Ball.
swing. Did he go? No, he didn't.
Really good check
One
swing
ball,
right
no
there. So
strikes.
difficult to hold off on the slider from a same-side thrower. Very difficult to pick up the release point.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that drops foul. That's towards center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. 0 for 1 so far. Going one.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient
0-1.
because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Pitch misses
1 ball, 2
there.
strikes.
1-2 to count. That's to third. Throws to first in time. Stepping in, Kyle Higashioka. Struck out swinging his first time. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Well, you got to find a
0-2.
way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came.
Swing and a miss. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the catcher, Shea Langoliers.
Now pitching.
Mason Miller into the game.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Jenkins settles under it. Makes the grab, 1 away. And now the first baseman, Rod Carew. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1.
That
No,
one
that's
misses.
high.
1-1. 1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
1-2 is the count.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Now a fly ball to right center. Jenkins sizes this one up. He's got it. 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, Tony Oliva. Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. The throw into second. And in there with a double off the wall.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling.
Now pitching.
Digging in, Ricky Henderson.
That's
That
a
one
ball.
misses.
That's inside.
1-0. And that's
2-0.
downstairs and outside.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can
That's
tie up the
inside.
ball
That's a
game.
ball.
But if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Tying run at the plate. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Ball game.
Seven outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Cheer 'em on, folks. Six outs remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
That's a ball.
Five outs left, and they have just one run left to score. Let's go. Four outs to go, and they have just one run left to score. Now coming into pinch hit, Jorge Soler.
Oh,
Three outs remaining, and they have just one run left to score. Let's do this.
say, he beat it up. One and oh.
Now coming into pinch hit, Nigel Young. Just 2 outs left, and they have just one run left to score. Let's go.
Hey! Hey!
They're down to their final out, and they have just one run left to score. Cheer 'em on, folks.
just out. Ball, that's off the plate.
He's out.
Squared that one up.
Ball, that's in.
Barrel. 10 outs to go. And they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Ah! 0-2 is the count. Hey!
9 outs remaining. And they have just 1 run left to score. Now coming into pinch hit, Trent Grisham. Laser.
Hey! No balls, 2 strikes.
And the winning run is a ground score. The center fielder, number 32, Walter
Hee-haw!
Jenkins.
0-1. What you got? That's a ball. He's out. Ball.
He's running at first base. Number 50. Now coming into pinch hit. Jorge Soler.
Did he go?
Look at Captain High Roller over here.
First and second, no outs. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. And that one fouled off. Late that time, it's strike two.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Story in the box now, takes strike one. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Just missed.
1-1.
And a count 1-2. The Red Sox down to their final strike.
Hey! Hey! 0-1. Did he go? Out.
7 outs to go, and they have just 1 run left to score. Let's do this.
Hey! 2. No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Position demolished the center. Winner, Dickens Hitter.
Jackie Robinson digs in now. Holmes back to work. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Swinging a foul out of play. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just
Ball
kind of
1, no
nestled into
strike.
that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Ortiz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly. It's 4-2.
Fresh perks. Get your fresh perks here. And remember, no refunds. I eat the peanuts immediately.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now it's Victor Robles
Ball,
up to
that's up.
hit. First pitch misses. This one in the air right field. And it drops in. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw in. He'll score, and the Mariners take the lead. 1-0. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. Top of the
Back
zone,
one.
and it's called a strike. The Mariners knew what they had. Signed him
That's a
in
ball.
July of 2017 for a little under
One ball,
$2
one
million when Rodriguez was just 16 years old out of the Dominican Republic. Fast forward to 2022. For Julio Rodriguez to win the Rookie of the Year, the Seattle Mariners were then compensated with the 29th overall pick in the first round of the draft in 2023. Part of the new CBA, enticing teams to promote their good young players. Gets under it and pops it up. Soderstrom. And there's one away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. Pitches
Yeehaw.
in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss, and 2 away now. Randy Arozarena, the batter now as he
Runner,
swings
yes,
and misses for
It's
strike
0-1.
1.
Ball.
Safe at
Say,
second,
get
and
up.
that was not close. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. And we're back. Set for the bottom of the third. And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford. That's
Oh.
off the mark. And it's 1-0.
1-0.
And that
Ah.
drops in for a strike.
1-1.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Here's Donovan Solano. That catches the top part of the zone. That's strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count,
0-2.
you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
The pitch timer
That's a ball.
expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Moore now in the box, comes up empty with a swing
0-1.
there. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the third. So bases all loaded up. And now Kyle Higashioka. And that's in the dirt.
1-0.
Ripped to third. Fires home for one.
He's out.
Plenty of time at first. That's a double play. Here comes Max Muncy. And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Hard hit, base hit. One runs in, runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second. And it's a 2-run single, and it's 6-5. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Eggy Rosario. Rodriguez back to work. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. McCarthy sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runners tagging from second and third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. To third. Line drive, caught. And that's
Ball
downstairs. Ball one.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. pitch out to first base, and he Jackie Robinson, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. Holmes back to work. Line to right, base hit. 1 runs in. The throw home. The tag.
On the
and
tag.
he's out.
He's out.
And here's the first baseman, David Ortiz. And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first. The
He's in
throw
there.
won't get there in time, and he reaches safely. First and second, 1 out. Higashioka will hit next. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
Number 16, Jarren Duran.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. The throw to second, over to Alonso for the inning-ending. All right, ready to go here. The batter now, Walker Jenkins. That one lifted to left. Blanco on the move. Makes the catch for the out.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
This one smacked out to left center. Lays out and makes the play. David Ortiz now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. Foul ball.
Finish
2 outs,
him.
base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And
1
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That one felt good. It's 1-0. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. In the air, right field. Renfroe on his horse. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And that's the 3rd out. But they're off to a good run on this solo shot. It's now 1-0. You're dialed into the show.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Struck him out looking. Fastball to letters, froze him for strike 3. Vinny Pasquantino in the box now. Takes strike one. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses down and away.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Whit
that's
Merrifield
out.
in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
First two hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance,
One
go
ball,
up there and hit the ball
two
hard
strikes.
somewhere.
That's out to center field. Jenkins has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is out number three.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Hunter Harvey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And a curve is down and in. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Isbell makes the catch. One down. Bobby Abreu getting ready to hit. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And it's gone. A two-run homer, and they add on. It's 3-0. One out, base is empty. Michael Conforto will climb in. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. 2 out. Larry Doby digging in now.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air. Maybe drive it into the gap.
Merrifield throws to first. And they get Doby. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the third baseman, George Brett. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Breaking ball
1-1.
misses down and away.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Salvador
ball.
Perez in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Lined, and that's a base hit. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Just one of those at bats you almost hate to see come to an end. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the.
Now pitching. Lee.
Now here is Freddie Fermin. That one at triple digits. Smith, a righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam
No ball,
fastball,
2
a
strikes.
slider, a
Ball, that
cutter,
pitch is
and
up.
occasionally uses a forkball. Now this is in the air down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And now it's Kyle Isbell. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
They say you win.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Angel Serpa.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Jenkins leading things off and takes a strike. This one popped up. Witt. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jackie Robinson. The other way, Pasquantino. He'll do it himself. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. In the air to left down the line. Blanco hauls it in to end the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Dairon Blanco.
Now pitching.
And it's fouled away. Hoffman, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together
0-2 is
against
the count.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Hunter Renfroe, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
2.
Check swing, called strike.
Unless he beats it.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. So coming into the game now on defense, Esteury Ruiz. He takes over in right. Liam Hendricks out of the bullpen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Ruiz hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, David Ortiz.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
He's 0 for 1. And that's outside. Ball 1. In the air to left center. Henderson sizes this one up. 2 down. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Kyle Higashioka. RBI single his last time up. And that one fouled off. Check swing,
1-1.
and that's a ball.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He sends it out of here, and they add a run. It's 2-0. 2 outs, nobody on. Muncy digs in, and there's a strike. 2 outs,
ball,
base
1
is
strike.
empty. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Ripped to right. Ruiz makes the play. Set for the bottom of the third. And here is Gio Urshela.
Now pitching. Mason Miller.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That one in there across the letters. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. J.J. Bleday at the plate and takes high there. Right through there for a strike.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And there's 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. And that's in for a strike. And a strike. One strike away. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead.
Wow, keep this up, and you'll be the coach pretty soon.